How do people have casual sex? Invited to drinks with coworker. She is a 40-year-old Asian MILF. Get drinks and have a good time. We F. Post-nut clarity hits and realize what I'm doing. Bros, how do people have casual sex? It feels so wrong. I didn't even really enjoy it and I'm filled with regret. Definitely going back to voluntary celibacy and wait for the girl I want to marry. Pickerel is how I feel. Wake up. Talk myself up before I leave for work. Complete stone face. No emotion for the whole workday. Occasionally hear coworkers refer to me as robotic or things like that. Come home, cry into my stuffed rabbit, repeat. Once or twice a year break down and quietly weep in my office. Be me. Work at an office. Very antisocial and vocal about it so no one bothers me. Unfortunately, all the offices are doorless. Out of 145 offices in my floor, a beehive formed outside my window. It became a gathering point for coworkers to watch the bees and talking to me about them. 2 weeks later, the hive made a separate extension and now technically I have 2 hives on my window. Coworkers now come daily to check if they're going to merge. Sorry for bothering you, Anon. Here, some coffee for your troubles. And the others are doing the same, bringing treats on my table. Since I just take the coffee, I offered the treats for others. I started bonding with them and found that I have similar interests with some of them. This morning, on the opposite side of the bees, there was not 1 but 3 white pigeons. They were standing there watching the bees. One of my coworkers saw them and called the others to bring donuts, because it's a special occasion, and I offered to pay for it. Wow, Anon, it's like nature is trying to tell you something. I'm not sure what it is, but it made me happy. Be me. 24-year-old femme Anon. Go on Tinder date to a restaurant. Guy is really cute. Potential boyfriend.jpg. We make small talk and drink wine while we wait for our starters. This date is going really well. He's actually interested in my cat and asks to see pictures. We order starters, main, dessert, and have a bottle of wine each. While we're eating dessert, he goes to the bathroom. 10 minutes later, he still hasn't returned. Ask a male waiter to check if he's okay. There's no guy in the bathroom. The bill is for £73 and 40 pence. I only have £48 on my card. I'm now barred from my favorite restaurant. My face win. Look up a YouTuber you used to like. They now make shitty slop content to get views. Look up more YouTubers you used to like. Only uploads every 18 months now. Last upload 5 years ago. Only does shitty low-effort live streams now. Only makes drama content now, etc. Why does everything have to worse with time? Running a game in Civil War Fantasy America. Catholic priest gives them a scroll of resurrection after they saved him from skeleton banditos. We should revive George Washington. Look it up. He's been dead less than 100 years and he technically died of a throat infection. Plays are now obsessed with resurrecting George Washington. Next week they're headed to Mount Vernon to try and rob his grave. I know I brought this on myself, but what do? They find the grave empty. The Lich Washington faked his death. Obscene amounts of ass hair. Enough pubic hair to knit a pair of socks. Caterpillar eyebrows that need to be shaved weekly to prevent a unibrow. No chest hair. Can't grow a beard. Visibly balding. Work at liquor store. See obviously underage girls enter and rush to the back. Hear them whispering and discussing what to get. They grab Heaven Hill vodka. They try and check out and I ask for ID. They lost it, but one says her dad says it's okay, she's 22. Laugh at them and tell them get the flop out. Same girl tells me her dad is rich, blah blah. They leave and I start eating a pickle in a bag. Drive-through bell rings. Walk over and see it's the same girls. They freak out, one says that there should have been someone else. I stare at them eating my pickle. They speed off. Good pickle. Men lonely. No one cares. Women lonely. National tragedy. Why is this? Where is the equality? Women get a say in things and go mask off for a full century. Men decide they just want to F a robot and be left alone. I know it's a tragedy, but I can't stop laughing. F cheating, that's young people shit. I'm ready to get married. And have an affair. Be sad. Remember boobs exist. No longer sad. Thank you, boobs. Year is 1992. Italian military goes to Somalia for some peacekeeping work under the UN. Same area they used to be active in the African theater of World War II. When they set up camp, they're approached by an 80-year-old Somali in full World War II Italian kit with a tricolor sash and perfectly maintained rifle. Soldiers WTF hard and ask him what he's doing. He's a veteran of an Askari group that fought for the Italians in World War II. Insists that he's back to fight for them like in the old days. Won't be turned away because he's taken an oath to serve them for life and intends to keep it. After consulting the general, they keep him around as sort of a mascot. Give him an honorary position as a camp guard and let him raise the flag. He's very loyal and they all love him except for one awkward problem. In ceremonies and formal events, no matter how much they always tell him to stop, he always screams, "Viva Re! Viva Duce! Viva Italia!" Underpowered even by mobile standards, janky controls designed for baby hands, casual games and shitty online. One of the best-selling consoles of all time. God damn, I am so lonely. Be me, just turned 35. Parents died in my mid-20s. Constant poverty. Actually have long-term girlfriend. Haven't as much as held hands in 2 years. Feeling older than ever. Less connected to anyone than ever. Try to play a game online for the first time since Halo 2 in freshman year of high school. Nobody even uses a microphone anymore. Total silence everywhere. Can't find meaning in anything. Exercise and diet. Life doesn't get better. Learn instruments and make music. Nobody listens. Desperately want to just connect with a human being. 0 players online anywhere. I don't ask a lot, but at this point I feel like I'm just counting the minutes until my brain shuts down and I forget that there was ever a me in the first place. Be me, 35 years old. New year, same routine. Work, pay bills, rinse and repeat. Salary is scarce, can barely afford 2 meals a day. Rent to keep my landlord richer. Gas to fuel my car so I can drive to work the next morning. No wife, no children, no friends, no goals. Isn't there anything more in life? Don't live the same year 35 times and call it a life. Be me, 22. Overprotective older brother. Little sister, Samantha, 19, has been dating this absolute train wreck named Kyle. Kyle's the worst, drug addict, thief, and always bragging about shady business deals. Try to tell Samantha he's bad news, but she thinks I'm just trying to ruin her happiness. She calls me controlling and says I don't understand him. Decide if she won't see it, I'll make her see it. Create a fake social media account pretending to be some random hot girl. Name her Amber, slap together a fake profile with filtered selfies and generic captions like "Mondays are the worst." Start following Kyle, liking his posts and sending him casual DMs. That feeling when he bites almost immediately and starts flirting back. Within days, he's messaging me nonstop, acting like he's single. Keeps saying how complicated things are with his girlfriend and how he's looking for something real. Push him further, suggest meeting up for coffee, and he's all in. Meanwhile, he's still posting cringy love quotes on his Insta stories for Samantha to see. That feeling when he actually uses Snapchat filters on himself and thinks it's working. Compile all the evidence into a glorious folder of shame. Plan the ultimate takedown. Set up a fake date at a local coffee shop. Tell Kyle Amber can't wait to meet him. Show up instead, holding a printed stack of screenshots like it's a court case. Kyle's face when he sees me is priceless. He mumbles some excuse about helping a friend study. Show him the screenshots right there in the cafe. He tries to grab them saying, "You don't understand, bro." Tell him if I see him near Samantha again, I'll share these with everyone, including his probation officer. He leaves, looking like he's about to cry. Later that night, I sit Samantha down and show her everything. She starts crying but thanks me for looking out for her. Breaks up with Kyle immediately, blocks him on everything, and even deletes her old photos with him. A couple of weeks go by and she's finally acting like herself again. That feeling when I had to catfish her trash boyfriend to protect her, but it actually worked. Sometimes you gotta be the bad guy to do the right thing. Protect your siblings, Anons.